Welcome folks back to the channel, Raven Trails Truck Camping. My wife and I are getting ready to go on a camping trip for 4 nights. But before we take off, I wanted to show you some additions that I've made to the truck since my last video on the truck setup. So let me just show you a few things and then we'll take off on our trip to Spanish Trail. When I climb in the back of the truck, I don't want to hurt my knees, so there it is. It's always there. But over right here, I have what I call my garage, and it's where I keep all the tools I might need when I'm camping. So I'm just going to pull this stuff out, show you what I have in this tiny little space, and you'll be amazed. Work gloves. Dustpan. This is my new toy. Hammer. Rake. Shovel. Handsaw. Axe. And then this, I bought this because I need to trim some trees around our property, but I bought it for 2 reasons. So this is an old tripod case, by the way. Take this out. It's a little mini chainsaw. So this has got an extra chain, it's got a file, it's got the battery charger, and then this of course is my new toy for firewood when I'm camping. Works great. You can hear our pet crows out here. There's always a lot of crows in these trees. And that's Blackie. There's Blackie 1, Blackie 2, Blackie 3, Blackie 4, lots of Blackies. They're our buddies. So anytime I'm camping, I always have my nice little campsite. And I love this campsite. It's been really great. But I had decided I wanted to make a step up in the camping shared department. So this is what I have purchased. I'll show you. This is it. Folds out pretty easy. Nice, got a nice tall back with a little headrest. It also has this little tray. It's set right here. Very nice. But maybe I don't want it on that side. Maybe I want it on this side. Great. Okay, so higher back, a little more comfortable. I can change the size of my little table. But this is what I really like. So if I'm sitting here around the fire and looking up at the sky, Maybe there's a meteor shower. I really want to look at the sky. So this is what's nice. So this pushes back. And I can look at all those falling stars. It's just lovely, just lovely. And I could even take a nap. Now the main thing I wanted to show you, my addition to the truck, is I never really had any curtains in the back. We have a mask that goes over my eyes, so if I really want to block out the light, I can put that on. But I've always wanted curtains, and I've looked at 100 YouTube channels on everybody, how they approach making curtains for their camper, truck camper, and I just never liked what I saw. It was just complicated. It had big curtain rods. It was just hard to attach the curtain rods. I mean, and me being a furniture builder for 52 years, and anything I've ever done, I always spend time to solve problems. And a lot of times it'd be in my waking hours, when I'm just before I wake up, when I'll figure out how to approach a project and how to get the best results out of that project. Well, curtains was the same thing. I didn't really want to deal with all the curtain rods, and I knew that if I was patient enough, that a simple solution was going to come up. So I'm going to show you my simple solution. And here are my curtains. There's 2 for the side windows, 2 for the behind the cab window, 2 for the side windows, and 2 for this big back window. And I didn't actually make the curtains myself. I did have a lady sew up the material that I liked, and I wanted something that was kind of matched the truck. But when I put them down, it's extremely dark in the back. So I'm going to take one of those curtains down and just show you how I've approached this whole thing. So all I have to do to drop the curtains is just reach up and attach there. Same with this one. Pretty simple. And there they are. Done. So now I'll show you how they attach and how simple they work. So I made these curtains a little bit longer than the height of the window and a little bit wider than half the width of the windows. What I've done is I've sewn a piece of Velcro, the ends, one in the center and one at the other end. Of course, you have to have that camper material that's on the inside of the camper shell, that gray material, that Velcro sticks to it. But even if you have a just regular panel, you know, just the fiberglass itself, you could use adhesive on your Velcro. So I get really strong Velcro, but this is what holds the curtain in place, are these three things here. And then what I do to get them out of the way is I've also sewn on a piece of Velcro right in the middle on the edges. So it's sticking to the ceiling. And I just flip this up. There's my Velcro. Then I can stick that to the ceiling, and that holds that out of place. Now I've only used two on the side curtains in the middle here, and for the one behind the cabs the same way. Now these ones that are a little bit longer that go on the back, I've actually got three of these because the curtain's a little bit heavier, and if you're bouncing on a road, it can come loose. So you have to get good Velcro, and then you have to adhere it well to your curtains, and then it works great. No curtain rods, real simple. Take them out really easily, go wash them if I need to, put them back in, I'm done. So I hope you enjoyed that. Just a couple of things that I've done for the truck. Now we're getting ready to go camping. We're going to meet a couple of our friends, and we're going to go to a place that's it's actually 13 miles from our front door, so it's not too far away, but it's a beautiful place. It's right off the Spanish Trail here in southern Colorado. So we're going to head up there. We're going to meet our friends. They'll come up a couple days later. We'll get camp set up for all of us. Got a bunch of dogs, so we'll have fun with the dogs, and so come along for the ride.
This is a note to an old forgotten song. I can't remember the melody, and the words just come out wrong. It's plain to see what was lost cannot be found. Walked right out of my memory without ever making a sound. And for the life of me, I can't hear a single note. There's just nothing left to hold, and I could beg and plead, get down on bended knee. It doesn't change the fact that you are long gone. Oh, 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 old forgotten song. Well, all I know is that I wrote you down somewhere on the back of a tattered magazine. scribbled without a care. I could tear the seams and unravel this mystery. Sometimes what is forgotten is really meant to be. And for the life of me, I can't hear a single note. There's just nothing left to hold. And I could beg and plead and get down on bended knee. It doesn't change the fact that you are long gone. Oh, 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 my old forgotten song. Woohoo!